please hurry.
What's happening
Please
there?
hurry.
What's happening there?
Mom, she got shot.
Where's the suspect?
I don't know.
Are you next to her that you can start CPR?
No, I'm not next to her.
Okay, get next to her so you can help her.
Oh, I'm scared.
On December 19th, 2022, this horrifying call was made by Lashonda Nix's daughter. Moments before this call, Lashonda was at home with her children when an unexpected knock changed everything. Just as her hand reached for the doorknob, a single fatal shot ended her life before she ever had a chance to open it. With no trace of the suspect, the police were left with almost no leads until they uncovered a chilling piece of evidence. The disturbing piece of evidence pointed them to Lashonda's ex-boyfriend, Curtrez Darale Johnson.
And as the truck drives by, a couple of seconds later, we start hearing the horn honking. And then we hear a door. And then we hear a shot.
I'm seriously telling you,
You
I
didn't
did
hear a
not
shot.
do anything. I want to do something to the little boy that harmed my son.
Did you hear the gunshot?
I didn't hear anything.
Confronting a suspect cloaked in confidence and skilled in his game of deception, will the detectives be able to crack his facade and uncover the truth buried beneath his mask before it's too late? Prior to this horrific incident, the St. Paul police responded to a shooting near Lashonda's residence on December 13th, 2022. The police identified the victim as Curtrez's 18-year-old son, Darale Johnson, also known as JJ. Darale was found with a gunshot wound to the face and was immediately hospitalized. As he refused to cooperate with investigators, the case remained unsolved. But the chilling connection between those two gruesome crimes would unravel gradually, something no one could have anticipated. On December 19th, when the authorities arrived at the crime scene, they discovered Lashonda had been shot in the face. After thoroughly examining her, the medics pronounced her dead at the scene. The police swiftly turned their focus to her children to understand how this harrowing incident had unfolded. Based on their statements and accounts from other eyewitnesses, the detectives learned Curtrez's car had already betrayed him. It was spotted too many times near the scene. It was all detectives needed to close in. By the time he realized, Curtrez was already in custody, facing questions he couldn't escape.
My partner's gonna kind of talk to you about what you're
Do you have
doing.
any idea why you're down here?
I do.
Tell me about that.
So, my kid gets shots in the face.
What's his name?
Darale Johnson, man.
Okay.
So my kid gets shot. The guy that shot him, his mother gets injured or whatever, and the kid said to my kid's mother, well, it might be your dad that killed my mom. I'm not killing nobody, man. My son got shot, man.
Yeah.
That's it, man. My son got shot. That's it. I just ride past. That's it. They know that, man. They know how I look and everything, man. They know how I look. They asked that lady, how do your baby daddy look?
Yeah.
They know how I look.
Right?
They know how I look, man.
Yeah. Tell me what you said you ride past. What does that mean?
Since my sons got shot,
Yeah.
I ride past and I go see. They told me and my kid's mother they didn't want to tell us a story about what happened to my kid. We don't feel like talking right now.
Yeah.
And I say, okay, well, I'll come to you and I'll ride past every day. I mean, we cool. I'm like you guys as dad as well.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to talk to me?
Yeah.
That's it.
You guys know each other a long time.
Yeah. They paid on my son's basketball team for 7 years, man.
Okay. That's a chunk.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that I'm here read the signs and stuff, and I'm like, this is some stuff, man, pertaining to kids, man. That ain't my lifestyle, you understand me? Is it not right to me? This isn't the first time that this has happened over there, right? My son's been shot once before, in McDonough Projects from her house.
Okay.
Right. Their house gets shot up in Mount Airy. Oh, I'm telling my son every time, why would you hang with somebody that has brothers? You don't hang with 3 brothers, son. You 3 friends and a stranger. He don't get it until this happens to him. He gets shot in the face. It hurt my heart to death. It hurt me and my family. But I'm not doing nothing with no lady, my man. I'm an adult. If I'm going to do something, it's going to be the dude that did something to my child. I still feel that same way. I want him to die before me. I want that. Yeah. He hurt my child. But I'm not going to hurt nobody, man. So I don't need to be at homicide.
Okay. All right. You said you just drive by then.
I
Have you
tried
tried to make contact with them there?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
We got text messages and everything, man.
Tell me about that.
We
What do you
text them and ask them the story.
Who is them?
Mari is the oldest son.
Okay.
She has like 3 boys, and they're all the same age group as my son. If you go on Facebook, this is what they said. They said, so we didn't know a story.
Okay.
My son he was so messed up that he couldn't talk for a while. Okay. So he couldn't say a story or he couldn't do anything. And
right.
I'm not with his mother. And when I go down there, they didn't let me in because
down to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her boyfriend is there, but her husband, because they've been together for about 6 years, but they didn't let me in, whatever. I sat down there. Me and the guy get into altercation.
The husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I go on Facebook. I'm angry. I'm upset. I say her name in on the thing and everything. I say his name as well. The next day, she contacts my mother, and me and her are talking without him, and she's telling me how she talked to him and stuff, and then I'm telling her, well, I ride past there all the time, and I see the little dudes standing out there. You know what I mean? I asked them, and they told me the same thing, right? I'm like, they gonna talk. He gonna ask you. Just wait till JJ come around. When JJ came around, the little guys, they keep texting him and stuff, right? And like trying to give him a story because Jarrell was supposed to be unconscious or something to where he didn't know what happened. So they're trying to give him a story.
Okay.
He says the lady come in and she keeps saying, is you going to tell him my son or something, or giving him the story? And she said, I'm going to tell the police that you came here. Don't tell them that you got shot here or something. He was saying, right?
Okay. And when you say the lady, who are you talking about? The
I don't
lady
know.
you was telling. You said the lady's telling him to
The
say.
lady, he said it's a lady. It's an adult at the house.
Okay.
As well. So she's telling him that don't tell the cops that he got shot here.
There, at that house.
Exactly. That's it. That's all we knew. That's the only story he said. And I said, well, and like I told her, I said, my son doesn't want to tell the police. And she, I guess, wants to protect his reputation. That's not my plan, man.
Curtrez, from the beginning, starts crying in an attempt to manipulate the detectives and gain their sympathy. His redirection from the actual event to revealing details about his son's incident is psychologically significant, as it may expose the real motive behind the crime. However, detectives face challenges as they lack solid evidence at this point, although soon the mistakes Curtrez is about to make will ultimately turn the tables against him.
I've been shot here 2 times. I'm an important guy. You do something to me, you're going to jail, right? If I do something, I'm going to own up to it, man. I ain't did nothing right. And it ain't right. It's not right how Minnesota doing, man, because on Facebook every day, man. These little goons are making posters, man. They make my son, they head up, man. Forget about the injury, they his head up too, man. His whole, it ain't right, man.
So we got that, and I understand that. But now we gotta talk about why we're here. Right?
Exactly.
You said you've been driving by.
I drive.
Tell me what that looks like. What do you mean you drive by?
I ride past every one of the friends' house.
Okay. And where are they? Where are the spots?
Mount Airy.
Okay.
The little dude, he's on Case. It's a little guy on Geranium, 4 blocks up from there, possibly right. It used to be a Dairy Queen right there on Payne. It's on Payne Avenue. And you go all the way up, and there used to be a Dairy Queen sit to the left side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on the other side of Maryland.
Yeah, and they got shot at there. See, that's what I'm saying. I tell you.
So what's going through your mind then when you're driving by these boys' houses? Tell me about that.
The only thing that's going through my mind is they're like my son. I want to know what happened to my son, man.
Sure.
What happened to my son, my brother?
Of those addresses, did you ever get out and make contact with anybody at any of those addresses?
I get out. Yeah, I get out. I knock on the door.
Okay.
How
does that? Tell me how that goes.
Sometimes I talk to the little guys, and sometimes no one answers. It's been pitch black. Right? Every time I go over there, it's just all the lights out. If I go on K Street, all the lights is out. When I go down the street, all of the lights is out. So I'm saying in my head, okay, I know. I already know that you guys had to do it to him. But you know what? I'm not his mother. I said, when I see my son, I was going to press him and make him do it. Somebody is going to jail for what they did to him, man.
When you go by these houses, were you alone or would you go with anybody?
It varies. Because after it happened to him, I go by there every single day. I stayed right here on the east side as well. So I would frequently just go by when I'm crying or whatever. I want those guys to see my tears so they can understand as well. Hey man, this is a serious matter, man. What happened to the little dude, man? You might be in danger, right? But I knew that they wasn't in danger. I knew that they did that to him.
You're hurting.
Yes.
What do you drive? Is it the car that you got stopped in?
I got a blue Chrysler 300.
Okay. And what else do you drive?
The white truck that I was just in.
Okay.
I drive that as well. Either if I'm not in the Chrysler, then I'm in the truck because my girlfriend, we alternate.
Whose blue Chrysler is that?
My mother. Well, it's mine, just in my mother's name.
Okay. Your son, you say Jarrell and then you say JJ. Is JJ his nickname?
Yep.
Okay. And that gun that he had, do you know what kind of gun that was that he stole from his uncle?
It was a 9mm, and he had like an extended magazine on there.
Do you know what brand?
I don't know what brand. Now, the reason I know that is because me and my mother is in the car, and just like I just picking her up from work and stuff, and we left work, and we're just driving down Payne, and I see my son. I tell him to get in the car. Hey, boy, you eat today? Because I'm not in his household, but it's like my little brother as well as my son. So he gets in the car, and I could tell. I see it on him, and I just grabbed it, and me and my mother was talking, and she was kind of mad at me, but I said, hey man, look, I don't know what type of lifestyle you into, right? I'm not going to take it from you because I don't know if you need it. If I would have took it, my son wouldn't have been shot.
So that's hurting you.
That definitely hurts me.
Yeah, you're carrying that. Did you ever carry a gun?
I've had it, yeah.
Okay. Have you carried a gun since this happened to your son?
No. You'll see what I got. It's a knife in the truck. No guns for me, man. That's why I say, man, look, man, just from implicating me, and it get bad for me, right? That's what I was trying to tell the little guys. I haven't seen those guys since they told my kid's mother that stuff, right?
About you being involved in that lady getting hurt.
Exactly. Now, before that, they will see me. They'll come and they'll see me. We won't talk about the situation or whatever, what happened, but they'll see me, right? So after they told her, they never see me again. Made me think you guys really think about me. If you thought that about me, you could have done something to me all of the times that I seen you guys 12 something times after. And to my son, they said they ain't talking. Okay, that's cool. It's not my problem. That's what you're gonna take it up with your friend, my son, right? I just want to know what happened to him. That's it. That's it. In case he don't survive. Because if he don't survive, then somebody going to jail. That's all I want you guys to know.
Curtrez's words unveil a potential threat, alerting the detectives to the violence he's capable of. His statement that somebody has got to go to jail clearly indicates that he has channeled his grief into obsession, and to achieve that, he can cross any legal or moral lines. Curtrez's statements only expose his deceptive tendencies. What he's revealed is only the beginning, because the real danger isn't what he's said, but what he's still hiding.
Because they thinking like it's a code or something, and ain't nobody gonna, man, I'm telling, that's my firstborn son, man.
You said geranium. Did you mean Cook? You said geranium. The address where the lady got hurt. You said geranium. Is that Cook? The street?
Yeah.
I'm asking.
I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know. Like I say, man.
That's the house that he got. The house that he got shot at.
I drive everywhere. The kid's house is on Cook. Yes.
Where your son got shot.
That's
okay.
where my son got shot.
Okay. And yes. Is that one of the addresses that you drive by?
Yes.
It is. Okay. Yes. You had said geranium before, and I didn't know if that was in addition to Cook or that was.
You asked me where
Yep. Some of the spots that you went to, I did ask you that. When she got hurt, right? And I'm just gonna keep it real with you. She wasn't just hurt; she was killed.
I know.
She's
I heard
dead.
that.
You know that.
That's why. Yeah.
How long did it take before you found out about that?
The next day.
Okay. How did you find out?
The kids supposedly called my kid's mother, and told her. And then she called me and asked me, and I said, "No, was you serious?" I said, "I ride down there then." And I seen.
Okay. All right. So when was the last time before that lady got killed that you were on that block, that you drove by that house?
I'm not sure. I drove by a lot all the time.
Okay. Would you honk your horn when you drive by these houses?
Sometimes.
Okay. What was that? Why would you do that? Is it like an emotional release kind of thing, or?
No, nothing emotional attached to it. I mean, it's.
Well, there's a lot of emotion attached to it. I can see it in your eyes.
Instead of getting out, or you know what I mean.
I can see it in your eyes.
If the boys ain't there this time, it's like, hey, I blew the horn the last time when he comes out. That's what it's just, if you don't hear the horn, and hey, or when I pull up, I'll pull straight over to the side and just come straight up and holler at you, or what's up? You want to smoke something? However I do it, but I don't. It's never offensive, and it's nothing about me being anywhere where I'm thinking you're trying to go with this, man.
Okay. Were you on that street? Were you on Cook the night that she was killed?
I was not, but I did go through there that day.
That day?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what time it was?
I got receipts from Dollar General. Me and my girlfriend went to the store.
Remember if the sun was up or the sun was down? Okay.
I think it was down.
Sun was down, so it would have been dark?
Yeah, it had to be dark.
Okay. And that General Dollar's name, then I'm familiar with it. That's the store that's right next to the house?
Yep.
Where she was killed?
Yep.
Okay. And so you and your girlfriend were there and purchased some things?
Yep.
Okay. Not sure if someone was up, someone was down. Do you remember what you were driving that night?
I wasn't driving that night.
Okay.
She was driving.
She was driving?
Yeah.
Okay. And
then I was with her, and then I went over there and seen if they were there. And I talked to some little dude, JJ. You know, it's a JJ. It's another guy. That name is JJ, like my son, and his father's name is JJ.
okay.
This is the guy that stays on
Different address.
Case
Okay.
at this corner house where the little girl got killed in the basement.
So I know whose house that is.
Yeah, I do too.
Exactly.
Yeah. That house.
Do they still live there or no?
Yes, he still lives there. His son was the one that snatched the gun. See, so that's why I said those guys, everything was together. So when I ride around in a circle, in a loop.
Okay.
The whole little basketball team that my son used to be with, I just ride just to see what they're going to do to me. See, because if they did something to my son, then they're going to shoot me too, right?
Okay.
That's all I've been on. I've just been trying to protect myself. Those guys even dare you. Dude, I'm
How do you
around
protect yourself with a knife if they got a gun and you're driving?
No, I'm just talking about being alert.
Okay.
Being alert and being aware for my life. But I am not worried about if I gotta go, I'm gonna go right then. But I think my knife will do damage. It's a nice knife, but hey, it is what it is, man.
Curtrez is oblivious to the fact that the detectives have already found several CCTV recordings placing him at the scene on the night Lashonda was murdered. Yet the detectives withhold the information, hoping to elicit a confession that can help them close in on him more easily. But Curtrez's vague statements only lead to frustration. But now, with damning evidence in hand, detectives are closing in to see if he'll finally crack or find a way to distort the truth yet again.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
One of the things as investigators, and we don't have the emotional attachment like you do to this case,
I know.
nor the other victims. But we don't know. I don't know your son. I never had the pleasure of meeting him. I never had the pleasure of meeting Miss Nix. All right? Well, what I am going to talk to you about is, as investigators, what we're afforded. Right?
Yes,
and
sir.
a couple of things that we're afforded are cameras.
For sure.
And everybody's got cameras.
For sure.
The city's got cameras. Go up any block and you're going to see cameras on doorbells. You're going to see them on eaves of houses and everything else. And we can see you that night driving around. Just like you're saying. Big loop.
You didn't see me driving around.
Who else is driving that car?
Me or my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else in the house, but just me and her basically. I'm not gonna play the games with you to where you think that I'm telling a story or something. So me or my girlfriend. That's it.
Those are the two people that have access to your car.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I'm going to keep it real with you. There's cameras right on Cook. Okay?
Okay.
And two of the cameras that are on Cook, you'll have an opportunity to see this and read about it. But two of the cameras on Cook, they've got audio as well. All right? And as your truck drives by, a couple of seconds later, we start hearing the horn honking. And then we hear a door. And then we hear a shot. Okay?
Okay.
And then we see your truck pull out onto Payne Avenue from a nice little camera at the pizzeria.
Okay.
Help me understand that.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get what you're trying to tell me to understand to you.
I'm telling you exactly what we're seeing, and I'm asking you to explain that. Okay, you've told us that you drive in circles, you go around to these different young boys' houses, and you tell me that you honk the horn and everything else. You tell me that you and your girlfriend are the only ones that drive that vehicle.
Yeah, I talk. Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you exactly what we're seeing. I'm asking for an explanation, trying to understand.
Okay. I don't know when you actually talking about?
I'm talking about the night Miss Nix was killed.
Like I said, it's been so much that's been going on. And I ride by those kids' house numerous, right? On a day, every day, right? So I don't know. I can't give you an answer to that because I'm not sure, right?
Okay.
When I'm there, when I ride around and stuff, these little places, like I said, I don't know what's be going on, what's gonna happen, or anything. So I just be riding, blowing. Everybody knows this is JJ Dad. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, is a little boy. That's it. I don't know about anything else. I don't know about no shots. I don't know about no murders. No anything in that nature, my brother. I don't want to be like I don't want to be uptight. I don't want to be like no man and where you think I'm lying and like that. But
I do think you're lying.
I know I was getting the shut down response as well. I was like, you know, the way that you guys are looking at me and the way that you acting towards me, it make me shut down.
This is the deal. Your emotions that you had when you came in here, those are real. You're hurting for your son.
I'm hurt.
Your son's up right now. He's still hurting.
My son just got out of the hospital yesterday.
And he's still got a long road to recovery. It's going to take some time.
But
what we're telling you,
God has.
I believe that too. And there's some stuff in your story that has been accurate and has been truthful. About you driving by, we have several videos of you driving by, which has verified that, just like you said, and we believe that. You were there in front of that house at the time that shooting happened, doing the doot-doot-doot with your horn too. So that's why my partner's asking you to explain it. You get one opportunity to tell your side of the story of what happened, but you were there in front of that house at that time of the shooting.
Not just me. It was other people there too.
Who?
I don't know those guys. I don't know every little guy that they hang with. If I don't know you, I ain't talking to you. I'm not with you. I keep it pushing. Hey, my brother. I keep it pushing then.
Well, you were driving the car that night, correct?
Yes, ma'am. That's why if
they saw you get back into that car.
You said I was driving that car that night. I told him the same thing. If I'm not driving, my girlfriend driving. So yes, if you said it was me, yes, I was driving the car then.
Okay.
I'm telling you guys that I didn't hurt nobody, and you guys are trying to rerun a story to make it seem like I'm lying.
Well, you're admitting that you're and that happened. It happened. You're there. Your vehicle is there. There's cameras showing that your vehicle is there.
Yes, ma'am. But
did you hear the gunshot?
I didn't hear anything.
I did. It's pretty loud on two different cameras.
I didn't hear anything. I don't mean to be.
You're not being. All right, but you also have to understand. I mean, put yourself. Let's switch roles here, right? Put yourself on this side of the table.
I did. I know. That's why I said. I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
It looks what you're telling me.
I know it looks bad, but
you were pissed off.
I can't cooperate with you guys' story as if I'd done something.
You're angry that this has happened.
I didn't do nothing.
The detectives cut through Curtrez's veil of grief, pressing him to face the facts. When he doesn't crack easily, they tighten their grip with irrefutable evidence. While the detectives wait for him to confess, Curtrez turns out to be more deceptive than they have imagined. He resorts to the manipulative deflection technique, trying to make the truth seem just out of reach. But the detectives, now certain that he's lying, are ready to shatter the illusion he's clung to. The illusion that he's outsmarted them from the start.
Man, I didn't do nothing, man. I'm telling you that.
Who did
You
it?
didn't hear a shot.
I'm seriously telling you.
You
I
didn't
did
hear a
not
shot.
do anything. I want to do something to the little boy that harmed my son.
Did you mean to do it to him and you hit her accidentally?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Mr. Johnson, the look of surprise on your face, you gotta be kidding me. You're a smart guy. You hear the words that are coming out of your mouth? You're putting yourself on the block, right, honking the horn at the time of this thing, and you're telling us you didn't hear a shot. Are you on something? Are you a drinker? Do you use any drugs? I mean, is there an explanation for this? Help us understand this. That's all this is. I mean, help us understand it.
The understanding is I didn't touch anybody, mommy. I didn't touch anybody. I
We
didn't
both
say,
did.
yeah, we didn't say you touched
I did
somebody.
not touch anybody. I did not do anything. I didn't shoot any guns. You'll catch a knife in my car. I don't have any guns at all. I'm trying to be as honest, as straight up, as front.
You are
with
to a
you
portion and then you stop when it
with
gets
you
down to
guys.
the truth.
Because
This is your chance to get it off of you. You have to understand these kids recognize you. They know who you are, just like you know who they are.
yes, I know they've been with me.
So they seen you as
they've
you
been-
left out of there.
They've been with me for 8 years plus.
Okay. So these kids, like the little other JJ kid, he would know who you were, or the other
Yes,
the kids that live there.
all of them.
You don't think that they didn't see you leave from there after their mom was shot,
Miss Lady,
killed on the ground right in front of them, and her grandbaby?
I didn't kill nobody, man. I didn't kill nobody. I tell you that.
That's-
You're right. Okay.
Tell us what happened, Mr. Johnson.
That's what happened, sir.
You haven't really told us anything, though. What do you mean that's what happened?
That's what I did.
What did you do?
I just drove around.
Just drove around.
I just drove around, man.
In
Just
your mind's eye, in your mind's eye for me, get on Cook like you're driving up to the street, you're driving up to the house, right? Tell me what you're seeing, tell me what you're hearing, tell me what happens.
nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Okay. I can't believe that just based, if it was just you and I talking, right? And I didn't have these other things. I wasn't afforded this video with audio.
You wasn't gonna believe me anyways.
Are you sure?
Positive.
If you gave me, if I understood, right? If I understood from you, but you're not telling me anything. You're just telling me you drove by, you were there, honking the horn, whatever, but you didn't hear a gunshot.
You would never understand.
Try me.
I did what you would do,
Okay.
and you guys put me over here and interrogate me and try to give me a story that you make up for me. When I told you what happened, I told you about my son being like that, right?
You did.
You guys ain't. Sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, and I am, and I truly mean that.
That
I'm a
case
father
is
myself.
It's not active.
How do
If
you
it-
know?
Because
it is.
I
It's
know.
being
I see
investigated.
because I see the little dude on Facebook showing my son gun. He
It's not
said,
active.
and he said,
That does
Oh,
not mean it's not active. Have you talked to an
little
investigator?
dude's face.
Have you talked to an investigator?
No man.
So before you say that it's inactive, you need to get the facts on it. And that's the thing. I'm not putting it and making a story yet. I'm basing it on the facts that I've been spending for the last week, and me and my partner have, on facts that we've gathered in evidence to put you in this spot. We didn't put you in here. We didn't just go pick you out just randomly. It's based on evidence that we've gathered, and it's facts.
Okay,
Straight facts, okay?
Yes.
It's not.
understand.
I'm trying to understand what happened. Because what I'm looking at, I think I know what happened. Okay, I'm pretty sure I do. You keep telling me that I got
If you knew what happened,
you keep
you would go
telling
and get
me
the fucker that did it instead of having me down here.
Really?
That's what you would do.
Really?
Yeah,
Who did it then?
because of the fact is, my son is shot in the face.
Yep.
Nobody's down. I'm down here. I wasn't asked, well, did you have an alibi or no anything? I'm just automatically guilty because you seen my car. I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything. And then I had this dream already of this. I know what you guys was gonna do to me, sir. I knew this shit already, man. I knew it already. It's my life, man. I ain't take nobody's life, man. That's what I didn't do.
I'm not
I
trying to
understand.
piss you off or anything else.
Oh, no, I
Hey,
understand.
listen, like I said, my son's a little older than yours, okay? And I can't imagine what would be going through my head if something were to happen. I don't know what it would be. I really don't,
It wouldn't be for you to kill anybody.
okay?
I know that because you're an officer.
Okay?
You wouldn't think about it. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't think about it.
You wouldn't think about that.
No, man. No.
Mr. Johnson, you got upset with us when we told you about the evidence that we do have, and I just asked you to simply just to explain, to try to explain and help us understand how we got it wrong. You know what I mean? Can you help us? Because we're not there.
I was gonna say, hey, you didn't get it wrong, man. You got to do what you have to do because that's your job.
I meant to ask you. These clothes and stuff, you still have those clothes?
That ain't me.
That's not you?
No.
Despite Curtrez's persistent denials, substantial evidence linked him to the crime. This included his cell phone data, eyewitness accounts, and the clothes he was wearing at the time of the murder, which were later found at his home. These pieces of evidence placed him at the scene on the night Lashonda was killed, ultimately leading to his arrest in December 2022. Still, one question haunted the investigation. How could someone carry out such a brutal act for revenge and truly believe they'd never have to face consequences? In December 2022, Curtrez Darale Johnson was formally charged with second-degree intentional murder and illegal firearm possession due to his prior 5 felony offenses. On September 11, 2023, the jury found Curtrez guilty on both charges. In May 2024, Ramsey County Court Judge Laura Nelson gave Curtrez concurrent sentences of 35 years in prison for second-degree intentional murder and an additional 5 years for possession of a firearm.